Good morning, friends. So today is 8 February and our challenge is number is 279 perfect squares. So first of all, today problem is tough for me because it belongs to the dynamic programming, and I also learning the dynamic programming and also struggling in the problems of dynamic programming, but still I try to explain you what is the problem of today. So problem title is perfect square. Level of the problem is medium, so let's understand the question. Given an integer n, return the least number of perfect squares numbers that sum to n. A perfect square is an integer that is a square of an integer. In other words, it is a product of some integer with itself. For example, 1, 4, 9 and 16 are perfect squares, while 3 and 11 are not. I hope you understand the statement of the problem. Okay. So what is n is equals to 12? So first of all we have to think that less than 12 what we have the perfect squares. Here in upside where they are also mentioned that 1, 4, 9 and 16. 16 is greater than 12. So it's not the perfect square that we want here because it is the greater than 12. So we have to neglect that, and 16 and then 25 we don't need them. Okay, so what we need? 9, 4 and 1. So we need 1, 4, 9, and we have to sum these three numbers in that way, so we get the 12 number but in the least number of additions. So what if we go to 1, then what will happen? 1 star 12 means 12 times we have to add 1, then we get the 12. So what is the number of ones? Is 12. Okay, fine. Then if we directly look to the solutions, n is equals to 12, then we can think like that, because it already saw that 4 star 3 is equals to 12. So minimum number of possibility here is 3, because 4 is the perfect square, and also it takes a least number of additions to get the n. Okay, so constraint is 1. Our range of the n is 1 to 10 raised to 4, because the size of the n is so large. So here is so complicated to do. If the constraint shows that 1 to 100, then maybe it's possible to we go for loops and do some extra activities, but we know that perfect square, right? So I don't think so it will be fine to go without any good approach. So after thinking lots of uh, 25 to 30 minutes, I think it is the dynamic programming, and I searched here topics, and I think here it is, I was right. Dynamic programming. So dynamic programming, when we have to find out the less number minimum and maximum, so we have to go to best approach, which is dynamic programming. So overall I also uh, learning in dynamic programming, so I taken help from the solution section. Okay, so today's solution is not mine, I take help from the solution, but even I understand the problem. So let's understand the solution. So what this do? First they do dp, they take out dp. I don't think we need this. Okay, so first they take vector and dp, and dpn plus 1 and 50. For our understanding purpose I do. So what int max they do here? Int max, but for our understanding purpose, and we know that n is equals to the 12 and n is equals to the 13, I can take the 50. Otherwise 10 raised to 4 is given, so that's why we have for our efficiency we have to take here int max, but for understanding purpose I here do a 50. So okay, so right now here what is the syntax tell us? dp n plus 1 50. So our n is 12, so it takes 13. So 13 dp, the size of the dp is 13, and all the uh, all the value of the dp will be equals to the 50. Now why we do here dp index 0 is equals to the 0? Because of the perfect square 0 will be always be 0. It doesn't require, I also mentioned it doesn't require any perfect square to represent. Okay, so our max value is 50. Here it is my defined is here 50, and mean value is 50, right? We need here two for loop. Okay, so first for loop, inside loop 1, I equals to max value, default initialized, and then mean value. Then this for loop takes only perfect square. Suppose 1 star 1 is less than equals to the 1, because 1 is the perfect square, so it inside 1 will be go inside the for loop. Then if outer loop increment 1 to 2, then what will happen here? 1 star 1 is less than equals to the 2, of course the 1 will go again. But if we increment to the j 2, the 2 star to 4, the 4 is less than equals to the 2. No, so 4 will not go inside, so it will update the dp of the I here. dp of the I is equals to the mean value, so mean value will be incremented. So let's see, for our better understanding the program, I do a test stuff, see out and see out all the stuff. Let's explain why I do this here. Okay, so here it is. So I also, okay, fine, I told you that max value is 50. I take here 50 because of the understanding purpose. Now we are here inside the loop 1. I equals to the 1. Our max value default initialized means 50. Okay. Now inside loop 2. For I equals to the 1, 1 star 1 is less than equals to the 1. So we are insiding the loop. So what will happen? dp I minus j star j. J star j means we are going to the perfect square, right? And what the index we are? We are index at 1. And uh, what is the perfect square? 1 star 1, 1. So 1 minus 1, 0. And dp of the index 0, we are initialize to 0. Okay, so what will happen? 0 plus 1 is equals to the 1. Now before mean value, we initialize before by default 50. After out after that 1, we have to understand what is the minimum. 1 and 50, then 1, so that's why, right? Okay, now we update the dp of the I. So dp looks like 0 1. dp of index 0 we also initialized before, and then we dp of the 1 is 0 plus 1. Then we update the dp of the index 1, and then all over the indexes will be same 50 50 50. Now we are inside the loop 1. I equals to the 2. Max value by default is initialized 50. I even explained you, so why we are taking here 50 for the understanding purpose. Now let's go now inside the loop 2. Why we are inside in the loop 2? Because j is equals to the 1, and j is equals to the 1 means 1 star 1 is less than equals to the 2. Yes, perfect. So what we will do again? So dp I minus j star j plus 1. So I what is 2? 2 minus j is equals to the 1. 1 star 1, 1. 2 minus 1, 1. And we here so that our dp of 1 is equals to the 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. And before mean value what? 50. By default it is 50. And after mean value what it will be? 50 less 50 at 2. What is the minimum value? 2. So our mean value will be 2. and now we update the dp of the I. So dp looks like 0 1 2, 50 and 50 overall all are the same. Okay, now we are again, our second loop is finished. Now we go again inside the loop 1. I equals to the 3. Max value default initialized. Now inside the loop 2. Why? Because 1 star 1 is less than equals to the 3. So what will we will do? So okay. So 3 is a I. So 3 minus 1, 2. What is our 2? 0, 1, 2. Is 0, 1, 2 is 2. So 2 plus 1 is equals to the 3. Okay. And our mean value is by default we initialize to 50. So what is the minimum? 50 or 3? 3. So we update the 3. Now we update the dp of the I. dp looks like 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay. So we are finding here, right? Now in this way, in this structure, in this design, we will going further. And after all the process, you can see here our dp is updated, our dp is again updated here. And at the last what we will get here, you can say that. Okay, so it is a long code, fine, right? Our last dp looks like this. We go through all the scenarios, and at last what we are getting 3, and we will return this. Here you can see we are returning dp of the n. And what is our answer? Is n is equal to 12, 3. I also told you that 50 I am taking here for the only understanding purpose. Here it should be a int max, because it because 10 raised to 4 it is very big, and we don't know what is the big, but mm, integer biggest value is int max, so we have to tag here. So it is the just for understanding the code I here put this. So I just show you the efficient code. Here is the efficient code. Okay, so it is the efficient code. Okay, fine. Here is also, I don't think so it is required. So overall this is the main code which we are required to submit. And I designed this code for the understanding purpose only, and this code is for original code which we are looking for. Now let's see the submit button, if it is work or not. Submit. Finally it works. Okay, fine. Now today is 16 days. Let's hope I think uh I want to see my daily lead code challenge up to 100 days. It will be very appreciation for me, because overall my consistency is not overall good, but it is my first time to reach to the 16 days. And I hope you are guys are enjoying the my solution, my attempts, my explanation. Overall fine. I also learning, I also teaching you. If you like it, you can subscribe it, and please comment it down for my motivation. Okay, so hope your day go well. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe the button. Please press the subscribe button. Okay, thank you.